Hi everyone, this is the second episode from our brand new series Behind the Scenes with Enhance. If you have missed the first episode, I'm gonna leave a link for it down in the description of this video, so go ahead and check it out. But in this episode, we're gonna share with you what we have done throughout the entire month of April. I'm gonna introduce you to Vlado, who is our devs team leader, our brand new team members, and also share with you how is the process of renovation of our brand new office going on. There are so many things that happened during this month, so grab your popcorn and enjoy this episode. This is our office and it's getting better and better. The team is going to come here just in a week. However, we have so much more work to do. I'm excited to see what the team is going to say when they see this space, because actually no one except us have seen it so far. It's almost twice larger than the office that we are currently renting, and it's going to be a pleasant surprise, I believe, for all of them, because we're going to have so much more room. We released our newest update just yesterday. I read a bunch of your comments that some of you have little bugs here and there, so it's going to be nice to see what the dev team is doing and are they working on those and how are they fixing it. That's it.
Hey guys, it's me, Hristo again from the development team. So the enhanced Easter update is rolling out, and there were a lot of comments and requests about one specific feature that we made, and it's the mute all sounds when reversing. A lot of you guys gave us a feedback about this feature, and especially for the screen dimming. It is not made by us, it is a Tesla limitation, because the whole audio system and the infotainment goes in a specific mode which cuts off the power to the speakers and also dims the screen. But probably you have seen that in our introduction video, our screen in the car does not go any dimmer. So currently we have set the screen brightness to auto and it's 13%. If we go to reverse, we will hear the noise, and if we enable the feature, there is no screen dimming. This is because the screen is at very low brightness, 13%. But if we increase the screen brightness, for example, to 100%, and we go to reverse, you will see the dimming. So if you're outside on a sunny day, on a bright light, your display brightness will be really high, and that's the resulting screen dimming when you're using this feature. That's why we made an option which is called only after sunset. Having this option enabled will let you use this feature only at the dark side of the day, where the screen is intentionally dimmer from itself and not because of the sunlight. One more thing, guys, I want to mention about this feature, the mute all sounds when reversing, is that on Highland and Juniper models, the horn is a speaker. And when you're using this feature, the outside speaker will be muted. So when you're reversing and the feature is off, the horn is available. But if you enable the feature, there is nothing. So be aware of that.
Hey, my name is Danny, I'm part of the support team at Enhance Auto, and currently we are clearing the backlog. There are about close to 1,000 cases which piled up during the holiday season, plus we just finished our discount campaign. This is what we do right now with the rest of the support guys. As you can see, this room is quite small and we're currently 6 people here, and everyone is looking forward to moving in the new office, which is much larger.
Is there something cool that you want to say, or is there a cool case that you want to mention?
Actually, yeah, there is one. There is a situation that has been ongoing for quite some time. It affects around 7 people. They have our sexy strip, and it only works while they're on the highway. However, the moment they go inside an urban area, it doesn't work anymore. However, just 2 days ago, one of the people who has this issue told us something really important, and hopefully our developers will be able to sort it out very soon.
Let me show you what we're going to be working on with a future update. So one feature that some of you have reported is that the commander gets disconnected with the latest update when a specific action is triggered. Our QA team has determined that passenger, seat adjustment, and also activating camp mode and rear fan mode actually indeed triggers the commander to get disconnected on some models. So this is something very easy to reproduce on one of our vehicles, which means that the dev team now is already in progress on this bug fix, and they're gonna probably release it next week or the week after. Now, another thing that some of you have reported is that if you have the knob and you have configured 5 pages to it, whenever you change from page number 5 to a different number and you own a Samsung Galaxy S25 phone, our sexy app gets disconnected, or it actually crashes. So our app team is looking into this, and it's going to try to figure it out, because it doesn't happen on the 24 or the S24. So now we have to figure out why does it happen on this phone. Guys, now you know what's happening behind the scenes and how the dev team and the support/QA team are always in communication based on the report that you're sending us via email. As you can see, a lot of the cases are extreme corner cases where it requires to have a specific car or a specific cell phone, like this case right behind me, but we try to react extremely quick all the time and push new updates every single week. It's April 16th and we just finished a meeting with our dev team and our R&D department. It was not only about our brand new updates that are going to be coming your way, but also about a brand new line of products that we're going to be exploring down the road for all of you guys. But more on that later. And Peter, make sure that you're going to blur that screen, because Dimitri is gonna kill me otherwise. But yeah, I'm super excited for that day to come, because you guys are gonna be extremely impressed. But I just want to mention, look on the screen, how many people are involved in building the sexy lineup. That's crazy. Back in the days, there were only about 5 to 6 people involved into these meetings, but now there's so many bright, passionate people working on the project. And guys, the future is great. I'm so grateful for all of you to be part of our journey. Thank you so much for supporting us, and I cannot wait to share everything that comes your way. It's April 19th and there's only 2 days left until the team needs to move into the new office space. As you can see on the screen, there's still a lot of work to be done. There's many parts that are still not assembled, but things are kind of getting there. Also, we had to do a couple more runs to IKEA to pick up the leftover parts that we need to assemble everything, and this is a final result. As you can see, the space is much bigger, much brighter, and it can handle a lot more people, something that we were missing in our previous office. And on April 21st, the time has come. We all got together, did a full walkthrough of the office space, showed everybody who is going to be sitting where, and the team started bringing their own personal stuff up. A couple of hours later, the office was fully equipped and the team was already working on every single project. These are very exciting times for us, guys, and they're gonna bring the morale of the team even higher so they can focus on making every single product even better. It's the end of the month and it's time to see what the dev team has been doing for the past 28 days. And there is no better person to introduce you all the new changes than Vlado, who is our devs team leader, and he's been with Enhance for over 5 years now. Hey Vlado, it's April 28th. The whole month is past. What have you guys done with your team during this entire April?
Oh, that was a tough month. We improved all the areas of our ecosystem. For the commander, we improved the Bluetooth connection, where we speed up the connection between the devices, between the stocks, Dash application.
That's awesome. That's big.
Yeah.
What about the sexy strip? Anything new there?
Yes, for the strip, we fixed some bugs reported from our users. One of them, the functionality of the edge could freeze during the blind spot warning. Now with the new improvements, everything should work fine.
Awesome. I'm pretty sure the users are going to be very happy. But the Dash, that's our brand new product. I saw in some of the YouTube comments that some people were reporting that widgets with stats, when they are vertical or horizontal, they were not displaying the proper data. Is that fixed?
Yes, exactly. Yes, this is now fixed with the latest improvements. This issue should gone.
That's amazing. Thousands of people are going to be happy for that, I'm pretty sure. And let's not skip the knob. Anything new there?
Yes, one of our users report pretty bad issue for us, where when you moving the page of the knob where you have a lot of configured actions and 5 pages, changing the position of the page leads to crash in the application. So we changed the communication between the knob and this application, and the communication is much faster and will not lead to any crashes anymore.
Promised? And last but not least, you're the guy who is working on the Sexy app since day number one.
Yes.
Is there anything new there?
We saw that we have a lot of crashes reported for the Android, so we pay attention in exactly this area, and now we have a lot of improvements, and I hope crash-free sessions. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Vlado, and good luck in May.
Thank you. I hope that people enjoy our products and they will feel our work.
Here's what else we have done during the entire month of April. The support team was able to answer over 3,000 tickets, which is the craziest month that we have ever had. I know a lot of you are still waiting for a reply from us, but don't worry, we're gonna get to your case. On the shipping side, the guys were able to send all the batch 2 pre-orders of the Sexy Dash and half of the batch 3 pre-orders as well. This means over 3,000 people have received their Sexy Dash in the last month, which is a huge number, and thank you guys for your patience. As you know, our team keeps growing, and for that reason, our team is expanded by 2 new people. One is Chris, who is going to be a part of our tech support team, and the second one is Alex, who is manual tester, and he's going to be helping us find problems with our products before a new release comes up. This month we have done something very silly. We logged out over 3,000 of our users from a cloud service that we were providing back in the days, which we're not using for over 1 year. We didn't expect so many people still to be logged in, so when we pulled the switch, all those folks received a push notification from their Tesla app telling them that our product is logged out from their cars. But there's nothing to worry about. It's all intentional. This is a service that we used to use back in the days. However, Tesla has released a Bluetooth API over a year ago, which we have migrated all of our features to. That's why nobody's gonna have any issues with their current actions they'll be using. Speaking about Tesla, in April they have released a brand new update called 2026.14, and unfortunately they have changed something in the code which makes our commander always stay active, which means your car is always gonna be awake. Few people have already reported it, and our dev team is on the case, and soon we will push a commander update which will fix that issue for all of you. Until then, there is a setting inside your commander which you can toggle in, which is gonna prevent your commander from working whenever you leave your car. Use it for now, and the new update is gonna fix the issue, I promise. Also this month, we went out to plant 1,000 trees as a part of our Go Green initiative, which happens every single year. It was a great experience to get out of the office and enjoy some time with the team and do something good for the environment. And last but not least, we did a short trip with the entire team to the mountains where we hiked, chilled, and just had some good time together. I believe that brought the entire team a little bit closer and showed the new team members that yes, we do work hard, but we also like to have fun together as a team. Guys, thank you so much for watching this month's vlog. I'm gonna see you in about 30 days with a brand new episode showing you what we have done throughout the entire month of May. Inside, there's gonna be a special segment with Dimitar, who is our CEO, who's gonna share his story of Enhance and how he has started it. I believe a lot of you are gonna be interested to hear it. Thank you for being with us, and don't forget to subscribe.